The 10 words that destroy the narcissist. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. Most people will agree that the narcissist is, to put it mildly, a pain in the backside. There are those narcissists that you have no personal involvement with who create fantastic music, literature, are entrepreneurs, innovators, entertainers, and therefore you only receive the upside of the interaction. But for most people, where the interaction is more than an arm's length transaction, the problems occur. Whether it might be an inconsiderate neighbour who is a narcissist who, when you ask them to turn the music down, gets violent and repeatedly causes problems for you. Whether it's that friend who's totally unreliable and only ever calls on you when they need something, that gossips about you behind your back and indeed ends up sleeping with your partner. The family member who has made your life difficult for as long as you can remember, especially so when you were a child. And of course, the one that's the most common, the interaction with a narcissist in a romantic setting, whereby you invested your love, your hopes, your fears, your emotion, and so much more in this person, only for them to dash them and to leave you upset, bereft, and distraught. In some instances, the individual is plagued by the narcissist, going so far as to embark upon a campaign of hoovering against them, which makes them fear for their very existence. In other instances, they are subjected to smearing even after the relationship has ended, which causes them to lose friends and to have difficulties in terms of their workplace or business. There are many, many instances where the narcissist will cause problems for people, and of course, that then leads to many people wanting to be able to destroy the narcissist. It's not necessarily killing them, but rather wanting to get to a position whereby the world of the narcissist is destroyed, that they lose their friends, that they're exposed for both being a narcissist and their behaviours, that the neighbourhood, the locality, the workplace, the city, the world, the internet, gets to know what this person truly is. They lose their job. The new relationship that they've moved into, dumping you by the wayside, soon falls apart. Friends turn their back upon this individual. Family don't want to know them. People can't call them in the street wanker, loser, arsehole, whatever it might be. You want to destroy every facet of the narcissist's life as a consequence of how you have been treated. You want to see everything fail for them, to crash and burn, to crumble to dust. It is an understandable reaction, albeit one that is hijacked and driven by emotional thinking. In the immediate aftermath of the poor treatment that you have received as a consequence of your interaction with the narcissist, it is understandable and logical to feel angry or upset. But that feeling ought not to remain for long, for to do so is illogical. Why waste your energy being angry about someone when you need to ensure that you have nothing to do with them? Why continue to be upset over somebody who doesn't give a rat's ass about you? Why waste that emotion upon them? Yet, the way that you have been treated by the narcissist creates very powerful feelings in the victim to seek the destruction of the narcissist. And this then leads to many people scouring the internet for ways and advice about how they can destroy the narcissist. Details of how it might be done. And of course, here I'm going to present you with 10 words that destroy the narcissist. You might think that this is a sentence that contains 10 words. Actually, it isn't. It's a list of 10 words that destroy the narcissist. Here they are. Number 1, no. Number 2, never. Number 3, negative. Number 4, cannot. Number 5, hate. Number 6, love. Number 7, gusset. Number 8, plank. Number 9, IKEA. Number 10, skibbity toilet. Yes, you may have started to realise, as you've listened to your glorious narrator list those words, that there is not a list of 10 words that can destroy the narcissist. The reason being, words are fuel. Words give the narcissist what they require, because where you are talking to a narcissist in respect of how the narcissist has conducted themselves, you are giving the narcissist what they want. In some instances, your words demonstrate that you are under control. For instance, saying, "I love you," to the narcissist. You show you're under control and you're providing positive fuel. In other instances, your anger, your hatred towards the narcissist simply feeds that narcissist and they revel in your response. This is particularly the case where you're dealing with a superior, higher echelon narcissist who simply regards your words as amusing, that you are a little beetle battering against the mighty edifice of that particular narcissist. And they stand smirking, drinking in the negative fuel that pours forth from you, your words having no effect other than to edify that narcissist and entertain them. In some instances, your hate-filled words are problematic to the narcissist, but they won't destroy the narcissist. In such instance, this challenge fuel causes the narcissist to argue with you, meaning that they are nasty towards you, and thus you subject yourself to an unpleasant tirade. They could get physical with you. It could cause the narcissist to depart, slamming a door and walking away from you, thus denying the satisfaction of continuing your tirade against them, as they assert control by withdrawal. Yes, you might think, good, he's run away, he's scared of me. But in actual fact, all that has happened is that you have fed the narcissist with fuel and he's nullified the threat to control by your horrible words, by walking away from you or flouncing. The narcissist has not been destroyed. Anybody that tells you that words and sentences can destroy a narcissist is feeding you misinformation. It is common that people do this. There are those that do this because they play upon the need for some form of justice, some kind of fairness that is experienced by victims of narcissists. And therefore, they concoct videos that tell you these words will destroy the narcissist. So they get views from people desperate to try and get some form of revenge against the narcissist. Those videos are inaccurate and misleading. And all that will happen is that if you follow what is stated in those videos, you will end up providing fuel to the narcissist and you will not bring about any form of destruction. In other instances, these videos are created by unaware, mid-range narcissists who believe that they are the victim of the narcissist, and in effect, their video is an attempt to get back at that perceived narcissist by smearing them, by talking about how they destroyed them with these words, or this is how you get at the narcissist. It is a form of control being asserted by an unaware narcissist, and yet again, it misleads the audience. This is why my work is so important, that I cut through the nonsense and explain to you, from our perspective, what the effect of those words are. In some instances, your words simply provide us with fuel and show that you're under control and cause us no problem whatsoever. In other instances, your words challenge our need for control and therefore are problematic, but you're still providing us with fuel, and those words are not going to destroy us. Thus, it's important for you to understand that the 10 words that I mentioned earlier, indeed any 10 words, will never destroy the narcissist. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.